At this time, we ask that you please rise and face the flag for the playing of our national anthem.
So let's take a look at the starting lineups. First for the visiting Triton Trojans. For the Trojans, guard number 4, Landon Patrick, he's a sophomore. Number 5, Dante Workman, a junior. Another guard, number 10, Julian Swanson, also a sophomore. Another sophomore guard, number 20, Gage Riffle, and the junior forward, number 33, Tanner Witt-Hoyo. Obviously, Jason Groves, head coach there at Triton, been there a while. 19 years, in fact. He's 320 and 144 in 19 years. For the Cavaliers tonight, 5'10" junior, number 3, David Height. A 6'3" junior, number 15, Logan Claudel. A 5'11" sophomore, number 20, Jonas McEwen. And a 6-foot senior, number 23, Adria Guasp. And a 5'10" senior, number 12, Jack Rogers. Cavaliers under the direction of none other than Mr. Kyle Evans. So, the Cavaliers look to take on their last conference opponent of the year. Both teams playing back-to-back games last night and tonight. Triton versus Bremen last night. Culver versus Granger Christian. Triton has to go to Knox on the 23rd for their last conference game as Culver ends the conference season tonight. Ironically, sectional 50 preview game here as the Cavaliers have drawn the Trojans in the first round of the sectional. So the Cavaliers will win the tip. Rogers with the ball, gets it to Height to Guasp. Back to Claudel, hands it off to David Height. Gets it out to McEwen, another handoff to Rogers. He looks to attack between the legs. Can't get in, looks back door for Claudel's not there, so he gives it eventually to David Height and then back to him. Gets a ball screen, dives, goes up, kicks out. Cavaliers from beyond the arc. Missed 35 of those last night versus Granger Christian. That ball's going to be off the Trojans, so it'll be Cavalier basketball. I know Coach Evans wasn't very happy last night with our shooting percentage from beyond the arc, but see so far tonight we're 0 for 2. So Triton with the ball here. Workman looks to take, gives to Swanson. Swanson to Patrick, back to him. That shot's up, no good. Eventually rebounded by Guasp, who hands it to Rogers. Guasp with the ball, takes a three, chucks it up, no good. Finally gets grabbed by Height eventually. He'll get credit for the rebound. And that's going to be McEwen that kicks the fadeaway out to Rogers. He'll clear things out. He'll get a ball screen. Take a crow hop, puts one up, no good. It's going to be rebounded by Swanson. Swanson's going to bring the ball across the timeline. Pulls up short, looks to give it away. It does. Is going to go to Patrick. Down into Hoyo. That's going to be Workman. His shot's no good. Guasp with the ball. 1 minute gone off the clock here. We're still scoreless. Drops it to Claudel. Claudel takes one up. Oh, they're going to make a call on the floor here. Probably the right call. I like that. Oh, I don't like that they called it, but I think it was the right call.
Basket is no good. Foul number 5 of the Trojans. Dante Workman. That's his first foul. Team's first.
So McEwen to inbound the ball. It's the deep inbound to Guasp, who gets a little bit of pressure from Riffle. Back to Rogers. Rogers looks to get a ball screen again. Can't. Going to lose it, and it's going to end up in the hands of Patrick. Patrick's going to bring it across the timeline. He's going to get it to, that is Pitney. They're going to lose it. Grabbed by Rogers. He'll push it across the court. Looks to get it in. Drives up. Ball's going to be blocked by Workman. Workman to Swanson. Back to Patrick. I'm sorry, that I said Pitney earlier. That was Riffle. Pitney's not in the game yet. I didn't think anybody had made substitutions, but I couldn't quite see his jersey number. Swanson loses it, but gains control again. Goes to Patrick. Get it down into and kicked out to, that is Riffle. Loose ball's going to wind up in the hands of the Trojans, and Swanson's going to travel. Kindernay coming in the game for the Cavaliers.
4, Brady Kindernay checks in for the Cavaliers.
So Rogers with it. Gets it to McEwen, kicks out to Claudel, back to Guasp. Takes a drive, and that's going to be a walk. Swanson with it. Down into Hoyo. Cross to Patrick. Back to Riffle. Riffle looks to pull up. Doesn't. Kicks to Patrick. Gets it eventually over to Workman. Back to him. Patrick drives. Tries to thread the needle there. Ball goes off the leg of the Cavaliers, and that's going to be Rogers who will draw a foul. It's almost 2 minutes gone here.
On the Trojans, Dante Workman, that's his second foul, team's second. Jack Rogers is line, shooting 2.
Rogers' first shot is no good. Caden Large coming into the game for the Trojans. Rogers 53% from the free throw line. Can't put either one of those down. Cavaliers not doing quite as much aggressive pressing tonight. And the 10-second violation called on the Trojans. That felt quick. Felt like it was a quick 10 seconds. Maybe I was just talking a lot. So Rogers, Claudel for three. Takes his time, buries it. First points of the game come just about halfway through the first quarter from a Logan Claudel 3. Travel there. So if you're wondering how the night's going for both teams, the only points of the game have come from a forward hitting a 3. Rogers' 3 is no good. Rebounded by the Trojans. They're going to get it down. Riffle throws one up, loses control of it, gets his own rebound. A lot of contact there, no call. Rogers is going to end up with it, brings it across the timeline. Between the legs, looks to go around Riffle. He's going to get a ball screen from Claudel. He's going to kick to Kinnernay. He'll give it back to he's going to give it back to Claudel. Eventually winds up in the hands of Guasp, who'll dish it in and out. Swanson with the ball. And as Trojans lose control of it a little bit there, Coach Groves wants to gather things in, calls a timeout, and they will take a timeout, and so will we. Your score is 3-0 here with 2:51 left to go in the first quarter. You're watching Culver TV. Welcome back here, John R. Nelson Gymnasium. Justin Croy, Tyler Siddell with you. Trojans inbound the ball. Get it to Large. Large looks to go up with it. It's in the lane for a while. Finally, that shot goes up. It's going to be a 3 from Patrick to tie the ball game. Lots of contact. This crew's done a good job of not calling much both ways. Been pretty consistent. I think it did bounce off of him as he was falling out of bounds. That was close. I couldn't see it, but I could tell by where the ball fell and the way the ball bounced that I think it hit him because it rolled kind of back towards our bleachers as he was heading out of bounds, which meant it had to hit off him to go out. So good hustle play there by Patrick, just didn't work out in his favor. Binion with the ball to Caleb McEwen. Caleb looks to drive, gets it to his brother. Jonas will pull it out, look to drive.
5 seconds, closely guarded violation, Trojan ball.
Coach Evans wanted a foul. Official said there was no arm bar. So Patrick with it. Gets it to Swanson, back to him. Riffle with it. Takes an extra step, no call. Back to Patrick, over in the corner to Swanson. He'll take a side step 3. See if they're going to call that on the floor. Oh, wow, they're going to give him shots here. Whoa. I don't know about that one. That I think the Academy might give a nomination for that one. That was 5 minutes after his shot. He's going to get to the line, though. Swanson is if I can find my stat sheet here. So far, he's 2 for 2. 67% free throw shooter, so puts all 3 of those down. Doubles the score here in the first quarter. Wow, that was a risky pass there by Kinnernay. Grab, though, by Rogers. He'll kick it out to Caleb McEwen. Caleb gets it to Jonas. There's the call. Thank you to Mr. Radar Stevens, giving us maybe a little bit of influence on that one. He was right, though. He had to bring some attention to it. I think it's what what Coach Evans was wanting earlier. Kicked out to Caleb McEwen. He won't take the three. Instead, he'll pull out, get it back to Rogers. Rogers will look to attack here. Picks it up, gets it back to Caleb. Height with it, in the lane. Back to Caleb. Caleb will take the three this time, and it's good. Ties it up here with 43 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Swanson with it. Brings it across the 10-second line. Gets it to Riffle. That's going to be Reichert with the ball, 22. Wayne Reichert in the game. Jaden Overmeyer also on the court for the Trojans. Lots of young guys for the Trojans. This just goes to show how good of a coach Jason Groves is. You got a 14-6 record, and the majority of your starters are sophomores. That's pretty good. That shot goes up, falls in and out. He's going to get his own rebound. That's going to be Caden Large. So to put the Trojans ahead by 2 here at the end of the first quarter, your score in this HNAC barn burner, 6-8. We're going to take a short break. We'll be right back. 6-8 your score. Tyler, you were asking about Mr. Zahner, where he was. He'll be joining us after the other administrators get here. Everybody busy tonight. All 3 administrators, both principals and athletic director, coaching middle school sports. 2 of them girls basketball, middle school girls basketball going on right now. Coach Zahner's coaching middle school wrestling. So all 3 of them have kids in the middle school, though. So, and all coaching their kids' teams. So they're pulling coaching duty and then turning around and coming in here. So Triton will get the ball to start the second quarter. Patrick with it on the handoff. He's going to get it to, that's going to be Hoyo. Would be batted out of bounds. Patrick will catch that lob. At 3, that's a deep 3 by Riffle, and that'll be good. Skip pass over to Guasp. McEwen with it, takes it in, throws it up. So in the game for the Cavaliers, Claudel and I believe it was Kendernay that came in. A little bit more pressing here. Ooh, that's double dribble. And Coach Groves forced to call another timeout to avoid the 10-second violation. So they will take a break. So will we. Let's see if we get an ad here that's not the same thing. So you're watching Culver TV. Welcome back here. 7:13 left to go here in the second quarter. The score is 6-11 in favor of the Trojans. That's going to be Hoyo. No good, but it's going to be rebounded eventually. I think it'll be a jump ball, and it will be.
No ball. Cavalier ball.
So Rogers with the ball. Floater, in and out. Gets it over to Swanson. Swanson to Patrick to bring it across the 10-second line. Deep 3 by Swanson. He banks it in. Deep three by Kinnernay. No good. Swanson with the ball. Gets it in the middle of the court to Hoyo. Back to Patrick. Swanson with it. Thought about pulling up from the volleyball line. Changed his mind. Down to... Kicked out eventually to Patrick. He'll drive the baseline and get lots of contact. He'll go to the line for two.
Foul number 15 of the Cavalier Blue Caldell. That's his first foul. He's first in the second.
So Landon Patrick, 26 from 33 so far this season, 78% from the free throw line. So we'll make the second one as Rogers brings the ball across half court. Gets it inside, catches Jonas McEwen going to the basket. He'll get fouled.
Foul number 4 of the Trojans, Landon Patrick. That's his first foul. Team's first of the quarter. Jonas McEwen at line, shooting 2.
That one will fall. 7-15 your score, 5:42 left to go here in the first half. Swanson with the ball. Patrick over to Riffle. Skipped across, intercepted by Guasp. Kinnernay with it. Lose it. Out of bounds.
Jake Nolenmeyer takes back in from Trojan.
Swanson, Patrick grabs it. 15-footer, pulls up, no good. Rebounded by Claudel. He'll catch an elbow to the cheek. Back to Rogers, down to the quarter to Guasp. He'll pull up a three, no good. Oh, I'm going to call a walk on that. I thought there was lots of contact, and if anything, should have been a jump ball. But Coach Evans will take a timeout. See, it looks like it's going to be a 30 here. All right, so it'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll stay here with you. Senior night is Friday as Trojans come to town. Excuse me, the Lions come to town. The Trojans are already here. I don't know if we mentioned this during pregame, but Tyler, this a Trojan win tonight would secure an outright HNAC conference championship for Triton. So they Trojans have a lot riding on the game, and when you got that many sophomores on your roster, they have one senior who's out tonight with an ankle injury versus Plymouth. That senior being Jacob Pitney, but when you're at the top of the conference with that many young guys, you have a bright future ahead. So kudos to the Trojans. That ball will bounce out of bounds off the Trojans, and it'll be Cavalier ball again. Kinnernay set to inbound. Gets it to Rogers. Puts it up. No good. Hoyo with it. Claudel keeps him from going baseline. Patrick swings through, drags the back foot. Travel. three by Rogers. No good. Kicked around. Eventually winds up in the hands of Hoyo. He's going to go one-on-one, but he'll lose it. Eventually, he'll get it to Jaden Overmeyer. And that was Overmeyer for two. Kennedy with the ball, gets it to Jonas McEwen. To Guasp. To Rogers. Rogers looks to attack. Travel. .345 left to go here. First quarter went by pretty quick. Very little scoring. Trojans lead by 10 here. 3:38 left to go in the first half. 17-7 your score. Swanson with the ball. Riffle with it, looks to attack. Is met by Claudel, tries to dish it off, but it's intercepted by Guasp, who'll get it to Rogers. Rogers will come down and lose it again. That ball eventually is going to be picked up by Kennedy, but in the meantime, there's a foul on Landon Patrick. Caleb McEwen and Binion will come in the game. Ethan Binion. Looking for a towel here. Good job, Tyler. Tyler knows when the principal's got the mop in his hand, zoom in. Andrea Barrett wishes he would do that at home. I don't know. From what I hear, though, I think he enjoys cleaning. I heard during COVID time he cleaned the entire house, like top to bottom, complete clean. He said that's what he did during his time. I built stuff out of wood.
I think that's the way you do it.
Kennedy loses it. Three-second violation. Kennedy to, that was Caleb, eventually to Jack Rogers. Looks for some help, finds McEwen. Guasp with it. Guasp looks to drive, gets it over to McEwen. He'll lose it off of his foot, but regain possession. He'll get it to Kennedy, who will lose it out of bounds. That foul's going to be on Cade Large. Looks like both guys got wrapped up there. The official said, "Need your services again." That is awesome. That is awesome. That takes the cake. There was a middle school, or not middle school, elementary school girls basketball intramurals had practice this week, and Brett was supposed to have the gym at that time and walked in and told those girls to sit down. He was supposed to have, they were out running around, so he goes, "Girls, I need you to sit on the bleachers." And one of the girls looked at him without missing a beat and said, "We don't know you." His response was, "Well, you'll have plenty of time to get to know me, but I need you to sit down." Ooh, that's going to be, that was Large? Yes, Caden Large. As Overmeyer gets called for the foul there.
Foul number 12 for the Trojans. Jaden Overmeyer, that's his first foul, team 4.
We'll be joined in the second half by Culver Community Athletic Director Mike Zahner. All things go according to plan. That three by Guasp is no good. Rebounded by Reichert. Loose ball grabbed by Swanson. Sorry, that's rebounded by Riffle. Hoya with it at the elbow. Gets it to Swanson. Deeper three, no good. Rebounded by Binion. Out to Rogers. He'll step through and get the bucket.
Count the basket for Jack Rogers, foul number 10 of the Trojans. Julian Swanson, that's his second foul, team 5th of the quarter. 32, Isaac Quintana checks in for the Trojans.
I don't know what the exchange with Coach Groves was. I think Coach Groves wanted it over the back. The official just said, I'm not calling those fouls. That was his words verbatim. I'm not calling those fouls. Okay. Yeah, walk there.
Patrick by Dante Workman. Check that in for Trojans.
55 seconds left to go here. I'm just staying quiet listening to what the coaches and officials are saying. That time Coach Evans had something to say. So Workman with the ball, gets it to Swanson. Swanson looks to drive, kicks it back out to Patrick. Shot up. It's going to be rebounded eventually by Rogers. That three banks in.
3-point basket, Jack Rogers.
So,
At
halftime, your score is 17-12. We're going to take a break. We're going to be back here in just about 10 minutes. You're watching Culver TV. Welcome back here. Justin Croy with you. 40 seconds left to go until the start of the third quarter here. Trojans lead 17-12. It was an interesting first quarter. Both teams kind of came out slowly. Took us about halfway through the first quarter to get any points on the board. Then the Trojans went on a little bit of a run.
Trojan ball. We'll start the second half.
Trojan ball to start the second half. I don't remember us having a jump ball in that. They got the ball to start the second quarter as well. Swanson, deep three, doesn't look on. Rogers with it. Takes on two defenders, gets in the corner, gets it to Kendernay. Pulls up for 15 feet, no good. Will eventually be rebounded by Swanson. Patrick. Riffle, no good. Rebounded by Swanson. Workman inside to Hoyo. Hoyo high off the glass. It's hit from the backside, I guess.
Foul on number 23, the Cavaliers Triton offense is his first foul, team first of the third quarter. Tanner went Hoyo at the line, shooting one.
Was sent a survey by the NFHS the other day. I don't know how I'm on the survey list, but it asked, it could be HSAA stuff. It asked for me to give my thoughts and opinions on the new 5 fouls and a quarter rule. With just taking away the bonus. It used to be 1 and 1, and now it's 5 fouls. And I don't know if it's made any difference. I don't know if we've been in a situation, I know looking at the scores we have, but where the 1 and 1 playing the strategic game of foul, try to get the ball back on the missed free throw, if that would have played out. Back door to Workman. Heck of a possession there by the Trojans.
Foul number 10, the Trojans, Julius Swanson.
It's his third. Large coming in for Swanson.
14, Keith Large, checks in for the Trojans.
Why don't we ever get something like clean on the table?
We don't have that little mute button.
That's fair.
It'd be great if you could film and commentate at the same time. That would be really nice. We have an empty headset here. Guess Coach Sainer isn't going to join us. Rogers' shot's no good. Patrick got a hit on the hand there. No call. 3 coming from McEwen, no good. Rebound by Kendernay. Another 3, no good. Rebounded by Patrick, who got, I thought, pushed by Kendernay, but they're going to say he stepped out. Maybe they just collided. McEwen with it. It's an inside to Logan Caudell. 14-21's your score. Trojans lead by 7. Patrick with it. Throws it inside to Hoyo. Loses the ball out of bounds. And turnover by the Trojans.
Cavaliers. Jason Overmeyer checks in for the Trojans.
Height back in the game for Culver. Gives it to McEwen. Drives in. McEwen will lose control of it. Workman with it. He'll lose control of it.
No, I'm not.
Yeah. Well, see the Triton guys there. They're in the corners.
Well, last time there was 2 cheerleading squads.
Oh, yeah, 2 cheerleading squads you probably couldn't get. Yeah.
I tried to get in where your wife was. But
Overmeyer catches that one, gives it to Workman. Riffle, deep 3, and an out. Hoyo, up, no good. Rebounded by Overmeyer, up, no good. Finally gathered by, that's going to be Jack Rogers. He'll behind the back go up, and no good.
Foul number 20 on the Trojans, Gabe Riffle. That's his first foul, team's second. Jack Rogers flying, shooting 2.
You're good. Rogers' first shot's good. Like to welcome Mr. Zahner to the broadcast.
Rogers' second one short.
You can have whatever you need out of there.
No, you're good.
I got 2. There should be 2 in there.
20 up.
That is Riffle with it to Workman. Workman from the elbow. That's good.
6-foot junior.
Deep 3.
Good.
Rogers is good.
It's almost the volleyball line there. Cavs trail by 5. 3:06 left here in the third.
Overmeyer, Workman inside to Hoyo. Tanner Witt Hoyo for 2.
6-foot junior for the Trojans.
Rogers with the ball. Looks for the ball screen. Tries to get things cleared out. Gets it over to Height. Height to Guasp. Guasp looks to drive. Pulls it back out. Tries to find somebody. Eventually lands on Caleb McEwen. He gets a ball screen from Binion.
Oh, the roll there.
Back to Guasp.
He was caught cross-legged there and couldn't do anything.
That is Riffle. Rogers picks up his dribble there. There, we'll get a foul.
Foul number 5.
I think Radar Stevens has influenced half the calls tonight. It seems like just after he says something, there's a whistle. Did you hear the official earlier at the end of last quarter where the ball, somebody fell down and Brett had mopped up the last thing and the official yelled, "We need your services again"?
I did not hear that. I was the one that started the clap though. Adria Goss for 3.
Riffle with it. Patrick Overmeyer.
Tria's done a nice job fitting in. He's been a fun kid to be around, and you always hope for a great experience for an exchange student, and he's definitely getting everything out of his year here for sure.
Patrick there. He asked me the other day if things were going to be broadcast on Friday to folks back home wanted to watch.
That's awesome. Deep 3 by Height, no good, in and out.
Obviously coming from Spain.
Ooh. Definitely David's nursing something.
Foul number 3.
A little hitch in the giddy up, it seems like. Talked to him.
Cavaliers end up with 4 games in 7 days, right? 4 games in 6 days.
I think Triton's kind of in the same boat, though. They played Bremen last night and lost by 5. Is that right? So that's a tough road, too. We played last night. Played Granger Christian.
Yep, they lost by 6, or by 4, sorry. No, 6.
Yeah, 6. Jack with the loose ball. Adria for 3. Good. Pulls it within 5 here, under a minute to go in the third.
So Patrick will bring the ball up for the Trojans.
Patrick, a 5'8" sophomore for the Trojans.
Quintana with the ball, loses it, gathered by Jonas McEwen.
He's got the hot hand
He's
right
hot
now.
right now.
Oh, in
and out.
Oh. I think Coach probably wanted to hold maybe for a last shot opportunity there, but
Quintana. Deep 3. No good.
Wow.
So at the end of the third quarter, your score is 31-24 in favor of the Trojans. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back. Welcome back here. Justin Croy, Mike Zahner, Tyler Siddell.
Cavs got to be excited about this. I mean, I know this is a sectional matchup, and both coaches, how do you play this as a coach? Obviously, it's for conference standings as well. Triton's looking probably, second?
I think this is they win tonight. This is the outright conference according to Evans.
Oh, yeah, that's right, because they beat Laville, right?
Yeah, they beat Laville.
I'm sorry. They had is it an overtime?
Versus Judson, they had an overtime, and then beat Laville 59-41.
That's right. Yeah. So we could spoil, make it like a 2 or 3 way tie. I'm not sure exactly on the standings, but again, so you want to play for a conference title, and then you've got the same matchup a week from today. So
that game will be brought to you or be on the Triton Trojan Sports Network. They're going to cover all of our sectional games. Hoyo Patrick for 3, no good.
Long.
It's going to be off the hands of Guasp.
Man, Jack's had a few of those. Just it seems like they go in and as far as in as you can go without going in. That's a big difference in the game. We get some of those.
I think it's the new nets.
It might be.
Somebody call Corey.
I think we call Marquette Catholic and say we want those nets back.
Yeah. I think sorry.
They'll be representing our sectional in the state finals this weekend.
Wide open is
Logan
Claudel. He hit one earlier.
In and out. Tipped around there.
Good offensive rebound and hustle there. Ooh, deep 3. Grabbed by Riffle. He'll get it over to Patrick. Wide open's Workman.
Talking to some of the Triton faithful, they're pretty high on their sophomore group. I can see why after watching these guys.
So that's a testament to how good Coach Groves is. Just you're 14-6, and majority of your team sophomores.
Yeah. Sophomore juniors, it looks like. I know definitely missing the 6'3" Pitney kid. So I saw on a boot today.
Yeah, ankle injury
against, a little bit
against Plymouth.
I know his dad well. He does a lot of officiating for me. And very good guy, good family. But I hate to see that for any senior. I'm hoping everything comes out. Lost for 3. So I'm hoping everything comes out positive for him and he's able to play.
6 minutes left to go here in the fourth quarter. Cavaliers trail by 6. Workman loses it.
Poked out there by Kindernay, I think. Good take. I got it to drop.
Timeout called by Coach Evans.
Cavs cut at the 4. Full timeout? Yep.
We're going to take a break. We'll be right back. Welcome back here. Justin Croy, Mike Zahner, Tyler Siddell.
Coach Croy excited about the potential for halftime. Obviously did the halftime show. Just a kind of a warm-up for the competition coming up here shortly. So
I was going to show it. I was going to film it and put it on Culver TV. But since their competition's coming up against Triton, I didn't want to give away anything.
Ooh, and they're here tonight too.
Yeah.
So.
I was actually looking at their screen, going, "Are they commercial at halftime? Or are they filming this?"
Is it that cutthroat in the cheer competition?
I don't know. I just get told, come and watch this part, and then here's what I want you to fix. And they have had practice several days this week. Swanson with the ball. Patrick. Riffle's going to be wide open on the wing. But
looks like Triton's looking to slow ball, get a good shot. And
Hoyo.
Hoyo's had a nice game here for him. 6-foot junior. Jonas McCune.
Good fight for it there.
Ooh, overthrew it. Cavs in action on Friday, senior night, here at John R. Nelson Gymnasium. We'll celebrate the seniors in between the games after the JV game. So make sure you come out, support the Cavs, and their last home game of the season. And sectional play next week. We drew Triton. I think we talked about that earlier, but we'll play on Wednesday at 6:30, so exactly a week from the day.
Now that just that's a state selection, right?
Yes.
The location.
Yes, it's usually determined like ADs in the conference, so it's interesting. So ADs in the conference talk about it. They'll email, and if there's no, we try to get together and like, hey, it's usually a lot of places. So we got a lot of common in our section. So sections, boys, girls, basketball, volleyball, they're all very similar, host sites. So we have very similar teams in those. So we try to get together and say, hey, you take this one, you take this one, you take this one. A lot of times, like 9 times out of 10, it doesn't happen where we come to an agreement. So then it's sent down to the state. So, but we host the girls, Triton hosts the boys. We hosted, I think Marquette hosted volleyball this year. So we try to switch it up. We try to, do it based on location, everything else. We're kind of centrally located. So it's fight it out, but then the state ultimately decides.
They have an extra, it says here they have an extra 170 seats in their gym.
I don't think that's true.
So I would have thought ours was bigger.
I think it is.
You think theirs is bigger? No. Or ours is bigger?
I think ours is bigger.
Yeah.
Good try there. I like the look down low to Binion too, the inbounds. It's often overlooked. But the state decides every location after that. So you haven't seen a lot of the regional sites and semi-state sites change a lot.
Right.
I look for that to change here after this year, where they did it more location-based and not based on the class. So I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
Because like Caston hosted a 1A team and then a 3A team. And Logan misses both. Jack hit the floor hard there.
Yeah, I thought
saying man for it. Ooh.
And I thought that was a foul too.
Yeah.
Right? A lot of times guys going for the ball, it's just loose ball. Guys play, right? That's what you want to see guys play. And that one I thought was pretty bad. Swanson with it.
Good ball movement by Triton. Over to Patrick. Good drive.
Rebounded by Wasp.
Ball movement of the Cavs, kind of.
Height is
Goss.
nursing something there.
Yeah, he hadn't had the minutes. I really think talking to him today, he's like a sore thigh or something. Yep. Oh. I think he would have been fine had he just gone straight up.
Yeah.
Foul number 32 with the Cavaliers. He's admitted that's his second foul, team's first of the quarter. Dante Workman is line shooting 2.
In and out, Workman. Second one's good. Triton lose by 5 here with just 3 minutes to go in the quarter. Good job. He just does so many spin moves. Like I understand, like everybody's telling him travel. But
Yeah.
I think when you go back and watch it, it's not. Just fun to watch. He's been a fun player to watch for us this year.
I don't know who that was yelling. I don't think it was Coach Groves, but
No,
if you notice, I looked at Coach Groves. He didn't yell. He knew that's a basketball move, and he's had kids that could do that
Oh,
before.
Wow, Workman's hit several of those tonight from that elbow.
Cavaliers with a chance to tie here. Height with a floater.
Ooh.
In and out.
Yep.
Oh. I thought he got in on it early.
Well, I think it was the angle he was
Yeah,
at.
could be. I could definitely see that either way.
Drew's done a nice job tonight. Kyle Maddens, he came in tonight. The guy just inbounded the ball, and he's like, man, this, because I went into my normal spot, and he hadn't been here this year. And he goes, it's definitely changed. He's like, yeah, you haven't looked in the gym yet either. And he goes, oh, my goodness. So kind of neat when teams say that. I love taking the opposing team in and see the new locker room and the facilities and just to see, the changes and stuff, and the kids appreciate it.
The how long until we paint the middle school ceiling black?
I don't know.
When's that gonna?
Is that what happened with Tatum?
Yeah, he painted the ceiling, but we took the tile
the
out.
tiles and everything, so definitely changed the look. I was all about the black. I wanted the black, and I was actually the minority in it, and I thought my superintendent and principal were going to overrule me, and finally I showed them enough pictures of other gyms that have black ceilings, and that is not easy to find because there's not that many. And Beech Grove, and then there's a college over by Fort Wayne, Indiana Tech, that have similar colors, and they have a black ceiling. So I think I sold them on that. And then we were at Grace, and Grace obviously have a bigger gym, gymnasium, nice arena, and they have black ceilings. So great venues, and then for them to see that, I think I sold them on it. And it really wasn't until it was painted that they're like, okay, we made the right decision.
Yeah, I liked it. And at first I was kind of like, what? Like I knew you were talking about it. And I was wondering how the lights would look. But what's funny is with the LED lights, you can't even tell the lights are hanging by chains.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
even
you don't even-
right in front of us where we're kind of, I mean, you really got to squint and get at the right angle to see the lights hanging.
Our art teacher, he said, man, you'll love it. Like your eyes won't be attracted to the ceiling.
Well, and it's really nice because every time a dodgeball or basketball got hit or kicked in gym class, it was break a tile and then it'd look really bad. And
Yeah, and it's tough to bring a big lift in because it's a pretty tall ceiling.
And then it would get dusty up there and, be, like you said, hard to get the lift to clean.
3-point for Patrick's good. Wow, big time shot for the sophomore.
Trojan three-pointer, Landon Patrick.
Minute 30 here to go. Jack thought about it, step back. Kendernay loses the handle. Goss with the ball. Been very impressed with Triton's defense. Man, they play us tight. They've got a couple 5-second calls on us early. Hit it, Goss. Oh.
Rebounded by Swanson. Gets it to Patrick. He'll have a wide, maybe not as wide as I thought.
No, good defense there. I think he tried to draw the foul. And up to Logan.
Logan had a three first points of the game.
That's right.
Said when the first points of the game come by a forward, you know that, and it's a three by a forward.
Ooh, it's good. We got 3-point ball game.
34.2 seconds left to go here.
Man, that was a tough shot by Jack, too. Off balance, something in his face. Nice shot.
I got this telling Tyler I got the survey from the NFHS somehow about the rules. About the rules, rule changes and things for basketball, and like what the bonus and things like that. So Tyler and I were just talking about that, and this is one of those situations where team only has 2 fouls. You know, five's going to send them in, and after that, it's going to be, automatic 2 shots. So 34.2 seconds left to go here.
Mr. Barrett joining the student section.
Well, he walked by, and I noticed. I was going to say, he's not sitting with the students tonight.
Yeah.
Sure enough.
He had a big game tonight. They played Argus over at Argus tonight.
8th grade won 40-2 last night against Loveville.
Well, they won pretty big tonight. See, I got it sent to me.
Talked with some of the 8th grade.
34-4.
34-4.
Yeah.
Talked with some of the 8th grade girls today, and I said, how do you end up scoring 40 points and they only score 2? And their comment was, we could have scored more.
We got a foul here. We got 3 to give. So
Foul number 12. Other Cavalier Zach Rogers. That's his first foul. Team's third.
this is where you're talking about. I mean, we haven't been in this situation a lot.
Right, and that's what
the way we play defense, we foul a lot. Like that. We're just a physical defensive team, and honestly, it's been a very clean game. I felt like Jack's he's only got 1, so he's got fouls to give. Ooh, come on, help him up, do the right thing.
Foul number 4.
That's
his first foul. Team's fourth.
I'll say this. Have we played a clean game, or has this crew just been letting guys play all night?
I feel like it's been a clean game. I really have. I've been in and out doing some AD duties and filling concessions and doing stuff like that, but
Got a foul.
Yep. Send them to the line. Patrick's probably not the one you want to send to the line. I don't know stats, but I do know the Patrick name, and
78% from the free throw line. Second all team. Leader is Large. Caden Large is leading at 87%. His first one goes. See if Coach Evans has a timeout here right after this shot. If this goes.
Didn't start the clock, though, does it? Yeah, no, we're good.
If they miss and we rebound, it would for a second.
Yeah.
Yep, timeout coming.
I think that's what he talked to Kyle about. Kyle Madden's the official, so it's.
No, that was the back before we got distracted last time out. The survey asked about a lot of different things. Some things I didn't have a clue were like implemented this year, such as like it asked the question, do you hear lots of teams bringing up issues about the opposing player's fingernail length? Was one of the questions.
You say that, but that's been a rule in wrestling forever.
Yeah.
And I get this contact sport, but it's no different here. As much contact as, swiping, whatever, yeah.
Then
I remember that was part of the protocol. Like, you had to get checked by the officials. They look at your skin and,
Still
check
is,
your
right?
fingernails.
The skin stuff?
Yeah. They don't have you down in your skivvies anymore, but actually whatever you wear to wrestle is what you are checked out in.
Probably a smart idea.
What else? I'm sorry.
Trying to think the new inbounding spots, the four spots, which I like. I like that. I think it makes things a lot easier where the ball go out. You can.
It's funny to see. There's been some inconsistencies. With that.
Yeah. I think overall, I would say, and this isn't harping on officials. I would say overall, officials have done probably a bad job of that. But it's a first-year rule, and it's been so long been where the ball goes out of bounds. And I think it's going to take a while to adjust to that. And like you said, inconsistent.
Triton provide a little pressure here. Oh.
We can get it. No. 3 looks good. Not. The Cavaliers fought a tough one there, and then congratulations to the Trojans.
Yeah, I'm excited about this matchup next week. I really am.
HNAC Conference champions outright.
Congratulations. Man, that's not an easy feat. I don't know the last time it's been done, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
We've spoiled it several times against LaVille, and we have that ability. I feel like that's what I love about the HNAC. I'm going to throw this out there. I love about the HNAC, and that's what any given night is what we talk about. Any given night, any team can win, and that's what I love about our conference. And, it's too bad some of those teams are leaving, but, any given night, and, tonight's an example of that easily could have happened, could have went the other way. We, whatever, make a few of those down the line. But, I thought we played well. Hats off to Triton. Congratulations on a great regular season here. And I know they probably have another game yet, too. But
they play Knox. Knox could spoil it, but I think that is, even with the way things pan out, even a loss to Knox there would secure their outright. So,
they at least win a share tonight.
Yeah,
because I think if they would lose to Knox, I think LaVille would probably be the spoiler there. I could be wrong though.